What's up, you cunt waffles? Right when I was about ready to fucking start this bitch, somebody fucking come knocking on my door, talking about some electricity, trying to give me lower electricity rates or some other fucking bullshit, man. Just that's like the third or fourth time I've had somebody come around here for that fucking bullshit. These motherfuckers are like Jehovah's Witnesses for electricity and shit. Go do something, cat. This cat is just sitting here staring at me, man. I made the mistake of giving him a piece of my fucking corned beef off my Reuben, and now he's about ready to just like fucking eat my face off. That was a fucking mistake. Like he doesn't know how to like handle his claws either, man, so he'll just fucking claw at you and it fucking hurts. Man, I got scratches all the fuck over me. Buddy, okay, if you're gonna sit on me, then sit. He can never sit. He has to like sit, then he has to like change fucking angles and shit. It's like just a 2-hour fiasco for him to find a comfortable spot. I'm holding him, he's being held, but Jesus.
Your older sister will leave the world.
Me and my brother were getting into it fucking last night, man. Went over to my fucking parents' house. My brother's fucking pushing 30 years old, and he's fucking still living with my fucking parents. Like, he moved out at one point, and he moved back in, and just refuses to fucking move out. Just won't fucking do it. He's really just pissing my parents off at this point. He just won't fucking move out. He won't even attempt to fucking look for a fucking apartment. He's got a decent job, he can afford it. He's just a fucking child, man. He'd rather spend all his money on fucking video games and fucking bullshit than to actually have to pay bills. So me and him, I fucking, you know, he was trying to talk some shit to me, and I just went the fuck off on him, man. My dad had to break me and him up. I was about to punch him in the face. I was like, I'm sick and tired of your fucking bullshit, dude. I was like, what, you been living with mommy and daddy for 4 fucking years now? I was like, get the fuck out of here, dude. It's a joke. It's always fucking something. He's like saying some shit about Ani or something. I was like, motherfucker, at least I can get a fucking woman to fucking be able to be around me for more than a month at a time. This motherfucker can't fucking keep a girl for shit. Because they don't want to put up with his fucking childish bullshit.
Run away.
Let me tell you guys right now, you know, when I had to move back in with my parents for a little while, when I was hitting on some rough times, that motherfucker would not let me live it down, dude. He was dogging the fucking holy shit out of me for having to live with my parents for only 6 months, and he was fucking talking shit. This motherfucker has been goddamn living at my parents' house for fucking like 4 goddamn years, dude. And it's only because he's a little fucking child and doesn't want to fucking pay bills, and she wants to spend all his money on video games and fucking PlayStation VRs and all this other fucking shit, dude. You got mommy, my mom's in her 50s fucking doing your goddamn laundry, dude. You're gonna fucking try to talk shit about me or my fucking wife or anything else. Like, get the fuck out my face, dude. He's one of those types of people, too, that just, he can't be happy for nobody. So, like, when anybody's doing better than he is, or, you know, they got their life together, like, he just can't be happy for them. So, like, with me, you know, I got this, I got a pretty nice place and all this shit. You know, I'm married now, and I'm pretty happy and everything. So now he don't want to be around me because it just makes him feel bad about himself. So, you know, he can never come over or fucking hang out with me half the time anymore, because he knows he's fucking up, 30 years old, living with his fucking parents. He wants to fucking talk shit about me, dude. Like, kiss my fucking ass, dude. My dad had to hold me back. I was about to kick his ass. I was like, it's like, you need to move the fuck out, dude. Like, my parents just don't even know what to do. They don't want him there. They don't want him in the fucking house, but he just won't leave. I mean, my parents don't know what to do. They don't want to kick him out, you know, because he'll just be homeless. He's fucking up his life, and he just, you know, he just doesn't even care. You know, like, his credit's fucking dog shit. He's not trying to improve his credit none by getting an apartment and building up something. You know, so he's at his job fucking going off on managers and supervisors and all this shit. He's like calling his fucking, he called one of his managers a fucking Oompa Loompa or something the other day, got written up for it. I was like, you're gonna get fired from your job, dude. You know, you don't even care. Like, that's the thing, like, you don't like the job, so you don't care. So, I mean, he don't have a rent that he has due. So it's just one of these things where it's just like, he don't care if he gets fired, so he's just like, fuck it, what's he care? Because he doesn't like paying bills. He doesn't like having to do grown-up things. He just wants to buy junk. And fucking, he just bought this fucking, like, $1,000 game chair that he's making payments on for the rest of his life at, like, QVC.com or some bullshit. He's got, you know, he's one of those people, he sells PlayStation VR. Like, he had PlayStation VR, sold PlayStation VR, and then rebuys it. Like, this mofo will waste money like you will not fucking believe, man, because, you know, he ain't got no fucking bills other than his car. So, you know, what the fuck does he care? It's just fucking maddening anymore, man. But man, I need to calm down because I'm fucking pissed at this motherfucker, dude. I about punched him in the face last night. I was like, don't you fucking talk shit about my fucking wife, dude, when you can't even get your shit together for 10 seconds. Jesus. Because he never wants to leave the house or do anything. Now he wants to use it as an excuse that he don't like Ani. That's why you don't want to come over and actually fucking hang out like we used to. It's just because he's fucking lazy and don't want to do nothing anymore. I mean, Jesus, dude. Oh, I don't know why I can't keep a girl. Yeah, because they don't want to come to mommy and daddy's house, tiptoeing in the middle of the night to come up to your fucking room. That's a pigsty with 3 fucking cats roaming around, fucking up there in your room. Your room smells like a fucking litter box. I mean, who the fuck wants to deal with that, dude? You fucking had a girl and he blew it with her. So, you know, what the fuck, dude? You don't clean your room. Your room's a fucking disgusting ass. It looks like a fucking garbage dump. Okay? Oh, you know, we can't hang out unless I fucking come over there and actually put in all the fucking effort. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and put in 100% of the fucking effort, dude, because you're too lazy to get in a car and drive 3 minutes down the fucking street, dude. So kiss my dick. Fucking done with your ass. Laziest motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? What the fuck? He is a douchebag, man. Can't ever, you know, he wants to talk shit about me. You gotta hear this motherfucker sometimes. You know, he talks shit about my YouTube page. He thinks it's some big joke or something. I'm like, yeah, it's a real big joke, dude, that I got thousands of fucking people that follow me on all kinds of social media and watch my fucking videos for years. Meanwhile, you don't fucking do shit, dude. You can barely even hold a job, go to job, wake up in the morning and go to a fucking job every day, dude. So don't fucking tell me shit, dickhead. Just fucking get an apartment, dude. How hard is it? I've had like 4 of them. It ain't that difficult. You just don't want to fucking put in the work. You don't want to fucking... You don't want to have your precious money going towards bills and grown-up stuff. You'd rather fucking spend it on junk. Oh, I'm gonna sell this fucking Switch to get a Switch that's exactly the fucking same, just got a different design on the back of it, you fucking goober. Nobody gives a fuck, dude. Ain't nobody goddamn fucking... Ain't no girl gonna come over and give a fucking rat's ass about your game chair or your fucking Nintendo Switch. Yeah, he needs a fucking intervention, dude. Just a few years back, he had a complete, unbridled mental fucking breakdown where he was on my parents' fucking insurance and he drained every dime of my fucking parents' insurance, thinking he had like a brain tumor and all this fucking crazy shit. So he fucking kept going, had a nervous breakdown. He used to work at Honda, had a nervous breakdown on the line, thinking he had a brain tumor. Just getting all these useless fucking medical tests, draining every dime of my parents' insurance, where they couldn't even go to the doctor anymore because he's a fucking goddamn nutcase. Wouldn't even leave the house, worried to death he's gonna die at every fucking whip stitch. Calling me at 5 o'clock in the morning, thinking he's dying, has a brain fucking tumor. Honda fucking fires him because he can't fucking keep it together for 2 seconds at a time. Okay, and then his girlfriend gets rid of his fucking dumbass too because they don't want to fucking deal with his ass anymore. You know, he was with this girl for like 5 years, didn't marry her. She fucking treated him like a goddamn king. He blows that, moves back into my parents' house and just never leaves. You know, I mean, he's gonna fucking sit there and try to talk anything about me, dude. Okay, yeah, Ani might, you know, Ani has problems too, but, you know, fuck you, dude. You know, she's got her life together tenfold over you. So kiss a dick. Turned out he is the tumor. Bingo, Taruxpix. Bingo. Oh god, look at this mofo. Damn, you lift, bro? You lift, bro?
I have an announcement, Your Majesty.
There's like no reason whatsoever why this guy needs to be...
Our troops have been
this fucking enormous, dude.
The foes had more reinforcements.
Dude, he cannot be happy for anyone. He didn't even come to my fucking wedding ceremony, dude. He couldn't pull his lazy, worthless ass out of bed for 2 fucking minutes to come over and watch me fucking get married, dude. That's how fucking good of a brother he is. He's a worthless fuck. This is the kind of piece of shit that I write a fucking check out to for a fucking PS3 that I bought off of him a couple years ago, and I fucking tell him not to fucking cash the check until my fucking pay period comes, and this fucking cocksucker goes out the next day and cashes the check, because he's a bitch. So many fucking things this guy's done to me over the years, dude. He's a fucking nutcase.
Is that all you have to say about Griselda?
Ridiculous. Oh, I got a donation? Let me check it. Oh, wow. Thanks, man. I'm just wondering, do you happen to have a favorite racing game, and are you into cars at all? Do you have a favorite car? Glad to catch a live stream. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that, dude. My favorite racing series has probably always been the Rush games. Like, when I go back and play, like, old N64 shit, like, I'll go back and play, like, the Rush. Like, Rush 2 I loved quite a bit. I like Wipeout quite a bit. That's another series. I have the Wipeout collection over here, that PS4 one. And fucking, I'd really like to play that sometime. I just haven't had a chance. But I like fucking sports cars, dude. Like, I've had a lot of. I love Firebirds. I had a MR2. My dream car for a long time was an MR2. And I had an MR2 there for a while. It leaked oil real bad, so I had to get rid of it. I would really give anything to have, like, a late 80s, early 90s Corvette. You know, like, they're getting harder to find. For a while there, it was, you know, those were kind of cheap and you could find them everywhere. But, like, it's getting to the point that I hardly ever see those for sale. And I feel like whenever I get enough money to actually buy one, I'm not going to be able to get them. I don't need a fast Corvette. I just like the look of those late 80s, early 90s Corvettes. And those are about the only ones that a normal person can fucking afford. But I love the MR2, dude. That was such a fun car, dude. I'm telling you. Like, I've never driven a car. Like, I've driven so many sports cars, and I've never driven a car that fun since. It's literally like a go-kart that goes 200 miles an hour. You know what I mean? Like, not that fast. It has a pretty small engine, but, like, it was like a go-kart that goes like 120 miles an hour. Like, it was nuts. You could literally take a corner in that MR2 at 80 miles an hour without slowing down. Like, I've done it in the rain, you know what I mean? Like, it was ridiculous, man. You could whip around those fucking turns like nothing. Like, people hated riding with me. They thought they were gonna die every time in the MR2. I was like, dude. He's like, how are you taking these turns so fast? I was like, dude, this thing don't give a fuck, dude. Like, you could literally take turns at 80 miles an hour on a dime. Like, it might not have been the fastest car in the world, but those MR2s were fucking sick, dude. I had a 2001. No, I had a 2000. I had a 2000 MR2, a Mark III. Yeah, Mark III. It was really nice, but I had to get rid of it because it was leaking oil really, really bad, and nobody wanted to work on those engines because it was a rear engine sports car. I mean, literally, you'd go and get a oil change in that, and they would not know how to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I pulled in to get an oil change one time, and they popped the hood on the front. I'm like, dude, that's the trunk. He's like, where's the engine? I was like, dude, are you serious? I was like, it's in the back. So this motherfucker does the oil change and doesn't put the cap on. And I'm driving, and half the goddamn oil leaks out my motherfucker and almost blew the engine up. Like, like after the oil change, like, I smelled oil, but I just thought they got some on the engine and it was burning up. So I went to meet this girl, and it was like a 30-minute drive, and I'm smelling oil the whole way. I'm like, what the fuck? And so I got to her house. This was actually the first or second time I met Courtney. And I got to her place, and I lifted up the fucking the back hatch, and there's oil everywhere. And I'm just like, I called him up the next day. I was like, you guys, like, were 2 seconds away from blowing up my fucking engine. They're like, what are you talking about? Like, you didn't put the oil cap back on my fucking car after the oil change. What I should have done in retrospect is to actually probably just let the engine blow up. Because if I would have let the engine blow up, it would have been on them, and then they would have had to fix it. And then I would have got a new engine for free, and I would have been able to keep the fucking car. You see what I'm saying? So I should have just been like, oh, I didn't even know, and then it blew up. It's your guys' fault, eat a dick. But I love sports cars, dude. I really appreciate that, dude. That was a really generous donation, dude. Like, Shadow Loaf is, like, the reason I was able to, like, buy people Christmas presents this year. Like, no joke. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it's so fucking generous, man. You just made my day. You just made my week. Alright, let's back out of this. Equipment. Man, this is a full-on RPG. I was hoping this was like a online multiplayer thing, so like maybe you guys could jump in here and play with me, like Dragon's Crown or something like that, but I guess not. Look how big this is. Holy smokes! What the fuck? Fuck that shit. This is just something I'll have to play by myself, guys, because this is just like real in depth. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even know what the fuck the story is here. I don't know what's going on. All right, give me a minute, guys. I'll get some Mega Man 4 going.